Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got Fred VanVleet. Andre Drummond is out there with Ingram. Then there's Murray. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And for the Pistons,
not the best debut for Robert Covington, but some weirdness too on his energy level. I don't know what that was about.
With Isaiah Stewart. And it's
shouldn't be happening. Hopefully that was just glitch.
Let's talk about the Detroit Pistons missing the playoffs over the recent stretch. Not what this franchise is really used to.
Might be another way to rest some guys today.
Twice in the last 13
Not really worried about the Pistons.
Of course, in the early part of the century, they rattled off 8 straight appearances, including that championship in 2004 that upset the Lakers. So still looking for a return to relevance, but they made some great moves in the draft. They may be on their way.
No question that both these squads have a bright future, Brent. Their lineups are brimming with talented young players.
So good, so young, and still hungry.
Drummond had a great game against Toronto.
They're continuing to improve, and so they're making all the right steps in the right direction.
It's Cunningham with the drive, and stolen by Drummond.
Well, what happened there?
Here comes San Antonio. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, Drummond's going to move you out of the way through contact at 300.
Former Piston Andre Drummond, of course.
That is a big man to try to keep out of the lane.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Spurs on defense. 4-point game. Now, here's Ivy. He's covered by Murray. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is.
And Drummond kicks to Brooks. Over Bogdanovich. Nice shot by Brooks.
Inside, outside, mid-range. Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Cunningham against Murray. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No good on the three.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Wide open look here for Murray.
Wow, come on, Murray. That was on me.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Stewart down low. He's covered by Ingram. Stewart misses.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Out to Brooks. And a miss there on the triple. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Stolen by Brooks. Drummond working against Stewart. For 3, VanVleet. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Trailing by 4. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Nice block.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives great effort.
Yes, damn it.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Well, some great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. You look at Ivy, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Pistons trail by 6.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
Van Vliet outside. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that group.
And it's sent back by Drummond. Pass to Brooks. Shoots the 3. Detroit with the rebound. And, Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
He has a great sense of the court and spacing. Reads defense as well and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite
passer. Slender man.
That's big time from B.I.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Welcome to the dance.
On the hustle sticks for the Spurs.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal.
Went 0 of 13 in the fourth quarter with Ingram last game.
Focused on that end of the
Jesus.
And stolen by Murray. And Ingram with a clear path to the
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Morris is checked in for the Pistons.
Yes.
San Antonio on defense. And here's Ingram from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Ingram's got 7 points.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive
ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the Raptors. Morris outside. And it's off from three-point range. And again, San Antonio running the court in transition.
Oh, this is
too small.
Streaming NBA 2K23, NBA 2K * Spurs basketball 56/82 at Pistons.
In their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Heisman's checked in for Durant. Marvin Bagley comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Thompson, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. And it's Burks in for Ivan. Fast break.
What the fuck?
Ingram outside. For 3, Van Vliet. Another miss for him. Now shooting.
Sweetheart, look at this. You see, who is that? Oh my God, Bagley, Marvin Bagley. Holy shit. You guys see this. Okay, he has the ball, right? Watch this. He like tries a very like soft, leisurely pass to, I think that's Wiseman. What the fuck? Maybe throw some height on it. He threw it straight to Ingram.
1 for 4 from the floor.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Oh gosh, yeah, go for a Wiseman. There you go.
Still a work in progress, but good to see that Wiseman can step out from range.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff
streak? God damn it, Fred.
22 consecutive seasons
sit your ass down.
Coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2000.
Don't do anything. What the fuck?
Over that span.
Why are they shooting free throws?
Coach certainly helped that streak. So did
I like the jerseys.
A couple Hall of Fame. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Richardson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Tyus Jones comes in for DeJounte Murray. Now here's Jones. San Antonio again missing.
Well, you have to like
Dylan Brooks,
particularly here to start the game. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing safe. Serve it up.
I wonder what the refs are smoking. Okay, hit the ball. Hit the ball. That's the ball. Right there's the ball. Right there. What are they getting me on?
And it looks like, yep, it's the coach's challenge on the personal foul.
Oh, you know we're challenging that.
Review by the officials.
The smell. Are they gonna stop showing Jay and Ivy? What's a pull? Can y'all just what's going on here?
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult,
come on, 2K.
Personal fouls can make the action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
But finally, I watched War and Peace and twice.
Involving the coaches by being able now. The challenge like this is something
Bagley, you high, bro. Threw the ball to the other guy, and now you're getting. What the man?
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't
the
call, you gotta acknowledge.
I want what y'all smoking.
To reviewing it, double checking, and the game continues on.
With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Burks can't get it to go.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Now, the Pistons for years have been just chasing away to try to get into the postseason. And felt kind of like a rebuild, but here we are. They've assembled a real promising core of young talent.
They have. And the Pistons' win percentage last season about the same as the year before. But, Brent, that doesn't tell their whole story.
I appreciate that, Kevin. To provide some context for the Pistons, lots of injuries and COVID-related issues held them back. When they had health, they were close to a 500 team. So being young, being hungry, this squad is looking to take the next step.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
How about the swat? Great timing as Drummond uses his height, gets up there and throws that one away.
Dang, Josh might broke his collarbone or something.
Richardson in the pass to Drummond.
The fuck out the way.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Weitzman. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
The arena against them. They
off.
Just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And the three ball is good.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
They need this.
Wow.
That one misses.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And that
yeah, y'all traded me. I'm about to smoke y'all.
But early on, it's
really I've been a Spurs
for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Thompson misses.
Actually, in this universe, I think I signed Drummond flat out.
And the Spurs scoring again.
Like he didn't get traded, he just was a free agent, signed him.
Doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside?
I don't remember, honestly.
Down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
Andre Drummond has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way.
I think it was the year he went to the Cavs in the trade. And then that summer I just signed him. Don't know though. Not sure.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of
Let's
basketball.
play Rocco and see what happens here.
Exactly
I'm legit concerned about his fatigue, which is odd.
Margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first
I don't know what would be doing it.
Getting up into people.
Just a great
Hope it was
job
just a
really
glitch.
of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for San Antonio, we've got Dylan Brooks. Hayward out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Josh Richardson.
Damn.
And it's Jones in at the point guard. Covington finds Richardson. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Goes up again, and he hits it and gets knocked down the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And one of the best guard finishers, Ivy, relentless when attacking the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a two-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks.
And Cade getting up that time.
And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed. Plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And for their matchup with Orlando, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
There's so much rarity in a wing or big guard like Cade to have that kind of vision. He's special.
Hayward outside. Covington kicks to Jones. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
Way outside since the start of the second quarter. Cunningham looking it over to the inside. Duren, and Duren slams it in.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
For 3, Hayward, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Hayward's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Ivy with the bucket.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Covington, a screen on Cunningham. Jones dishes to Hayward. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Pistons trailed by 21. Down low. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Oh, we got half.
Come on, man. What the fuck? Are you serious? Ball. Didn't even touch him. Ball. Hit the ball. No contact at all. No, not even a high five. He lands fine. He even holds the follow through. Y'all fucking tripping.
Covington picks one up.
See the raw talent
Straight tripping.
Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big things.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
That's crazy as hell.
Efficiency. Greg, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
First trip to the line for him here. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
The rejection. Covington, good job defensively.
Jones from outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Pistons trail by 18. Passes it to Durant. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Kicks to Ivy. Inside, Stewart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Stewart not shy, getting in there to draw fouls and make the defense smother him. He can take that.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Livers is checked in, and Joe Harris is subbed in for Bogdanovich. San Antonio also making a switch. Ingram's checked in. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Andre Drummond.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
Count that one.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
For 3, Ingram, and that
there we go.
Assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Hayes up top, defended by Jones. Hayes, the pass delivers. And another 3 for Detroit.
Killian Hayes is a PG and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
It's Covington on the wing. It's hauled in by Harris.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Yeah, he tried.
Covington picks one up.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Derrick Rose is checked in for San Antonio.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game.
Covington passes to Rose. With the teardrop. Second chance shot.
No!
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on James Wiseman.
Covington doesn't have to have the ball to help you, but you do want him occasionally to get touches and keep him engaged.
Thompson, he's checked in for Joe Harris. Pistons trail by 17. Morris kicks to Bagley. Here's Thompson. It doesn't go for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. Hayward finds Rose. Back to Hayward. Into the lane. Covington trying to break free.
Yes.
And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Rose.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Thompson passes to Bagley. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Richardson, good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And finished off by Wiseman.
And Wiseman will go vertical.
San Antonio leading by 20. Hayward outside. Richardson right side. Over Hayes. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
There seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Detroit making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Andre Drummond comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Richardson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off the shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
And so Thompson nails both of them. San Antonio leading by 20.
2 minutes remaining in the
VanVleet deciding where to go with it. Buries the long-range jumper. VanVleet's got 6.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Morris passes to Wiseman. Rose against Morris. Looking for Wiseman. He gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I would love to throw
I can do that too.
Wiseman because they could be anywhere.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. The bonus will go to the line to shoot 2. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. The Spurs making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. VanVleet with it. He's got 6. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his side.
There's the pick. Here's Morris. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Thompson.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
The shot, no good.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Ingram left side, just 5 to shoot. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. As to Burks from outside the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
When you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game, you really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
Here's Durant. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Playing some bad
right,
teams.
David, thank you.
I don't think the Pistons are that bad.
Well, I'm not surprised to see Paolo. And now switching gears to our featured game. A phenomenal first half for the Spurs.
They've been money tonight. Matter of fact, they've got the money, Ernie. Get it? The money.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Jesus.
The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Here's Drummond. They shoot again. And the layup is good. First basket of the second half here for San Antonio.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor.
Go.
It's all adding up.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yeah, Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Steps back. Now here's Richardson. Guarded closer. Can't finish the one-handed jam. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Cunningham. There's the pass to Ivy. Ingram with the steal. Richardson the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And how about the Drummond energy on running the fast break and getting out in the open floor?
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Ory worries if they'll ever be right.
Oh, get it, Josh.
I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Porter's checked in for Fournier. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Fournier is checked in for the Spurs. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Ingram with the steal. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket over Cunningham. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Richardson.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Stewart passes to Cunningham. To end the run. A rebound by the Spurs. Drummond's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Ice ball movement by San Antonio. Connects from 3-point range. Fournier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Stewart. Over to the wing. Here's Ivy. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Ivy's got 10 points in the game. The feed now to Porter. Over Bogdanovich. Off the left rim and out. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd.
And I tell you, Bogdanovich is crafty inside. Knows how to get under the skin of the defense there and forces them to foul.
Monte Morris is checked in for Detroit. The Spurs also with the sub. Covington's checked in. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Porter kicks to Richardson. And here's Ingram from the arc. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace. And Covington, it gets underappreciated, but Guy who runs the floor. He'll guard a bunch of different positions. He'll hit three-point shots. That's a lot of complimentary stuff.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Wiseman's checked in for Durant. Marvin Bagley comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Bogdanovich. And it's Porter with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. In the corner, it's Ingram. Hands it from downtown. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, he likes to work at the top of the key a lot, but when Ingram gets to the corner, he shows you he's capable.
And finished off by Wiseman.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Bagley punishing the defense that time.
It's Porter outside. Wiseman with the rebound. Pistons have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bagley's got his second bucket of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now, here's Ivy. He's got 10. Harris passes to Bagley. Back to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. San Antonio with the rebound. To the middle. Covington finds Porter. Can't hit from in close. The Pistons have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Passes it to Wiseman. Puts up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 6 assists now in the game.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
How about Fournier? The aggressive answer, 3 of his own.
Morris against Richardson. Out to Harris. There's the triple. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Pistons, Thompson comes in for Joe Harris. And Alec Burks subbed in for Ivy. For 3, Ingram. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Pass to Thompson. Thompson is double. It's deflected and stolen by Fournier. Here's Covington. Bagley trying to free himself up. Ingram dishes to Covington. He's looking for Richardson and finds him. He kicks it to Porter. 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. For 3, Ingram. Thompson with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. The pass to Burks. Pistons passing it around. Cranes the three-pointer. Burks has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Outside, Porter. Back to Ingram. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
And Wiseman sends it back.
And Wiseman using the length, swatting that one away.
For 3, Fournier. And that one is off. The Pistons go the other way with it. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's foul number 2 for him. Hayes, he's checked in for Morris. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. Wiseman kicks to Thompson. Now here's Hayes. Richardson cover. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And Killian Hayes, born in America, yet didn't play high school basketball. That's unheard of.
Well, Killian's dad played a bunch of years He loved his time in France, so he believed the best way for Kylian to develop his game was to play pro ball in France.
Duran, he's checked in for James Wiseman. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for San Antonio. To the paint. Yes! By Ingram.
And right now, people wanting to tune in as Brandon Ingram is putting on a show.
Hayes with it. Jones covering. Hayes, the pass delivers. Back to Hayes. Three-pointer. And it's Livers missing. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Spurs. For three, Fournier. Burks pulls it in. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's...
Cunningham comes in for Alec Burks, and it's Otto Porter.
Look here, man.
That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And so Thompson nails both of them. The Spurs shooting 44% on their field goal attempts.
Oh, shit.
3. There's Porter with the 3. Detroit with the rebound.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Really good.
Yeah, I know.
His physical advantage.
I'll be right back. Yeah. Welcome to the damn Pelican.
In using it.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close.
I want to play a good team.
Fast and furious to the tune of what is
Tired of being up by 20 to 30 points.
Let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate.
Man, look at that.
Advantage if you're off guard can make plays.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Rose on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Fournier out there with Jones. Then it's Porter. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Ingram in at the power forward position. Stewart with the screen on Covington. Cunningham finds Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Stewart in the pick and roll is going to give you 2 things you like. One is a physical screen, and then second, a quick roller into position.
Pass to Fournier, the tray. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. Contracts are tied to them. That power will be in someone else's hands.
Jones, the pass to Porter. Back to Jones. Ingram outside. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by
What
Harris.
the hell? Man.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Covington passes to Fournier. Buries it from three-point range.
No hesitation from Evan Fournier.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And Fournier over to help. Here's Stewart. The kick out to Cunningham.
You're actually scared of me.
The pick for Cunningham. Back to Stewart. And the shot goes in.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Fournier for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Viva la France.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that. I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Bagley. Bogdanovich comes in for Harris. And Ivy subbed in for Hayes. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to...
Collector is no longer with us.
Special. The Spurs making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. He dishes it to Ingram.
Damn it.
Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now here's Ivy. Defense is right there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
And you have to appreciate the all.
Oh, you're telling me, Pelican.
Get involved and prove he belongs here.
Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not.
How's that for
with
timing, Pelican? Huh?
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind.
This might be the worst 2K in terms of fouls.
Become personal.
Bogdanovich passes delivers. Now here's Ivy. The Pistons working the ball around now. Wiseman with the bucket.
Damn, he said like some shots.
Into a tremendous playmaker.
Here's Covington. Livers grabs the rebound.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Bogdanovich with it.
You know you could install pinball effects.
Yeah, I could.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Burks' shot is good.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Covington. A shake.
Yes!
Covington rising up and throwing it down with some authority.
Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Jones. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Spurs get the basketball. Substitution on the floor.
Richardson kicks to Covington. In the corner, it's Hayward.
Shit.
No good on the triple.
The tournament was filled
He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons.
Cool.
Morris throws it down.
As a playmaker,
did well. Now you get named in the game.
If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his
Damn
value.
prodigy.
And here's Covington from the arc.
Where's my foul, ref?
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Back to Bogdanovich.
Yeah, I had 2 strikes the entire tournament.
That's good.
Listen to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. And Covington sends it back. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Covington's shot is off.
No strikes are bad.
Oh.
I would not
Well,
have
only
expected
two's
them
good.
to be in front right now.
We see if you get 3 more down played.
It's Jones on the wing. Passes it to Covington. Back to Jones. For 3, Ingram.
Oh, Jesus.
Bogdanovich grabs the miss. For Detroit, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. A baseline J. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 8th assist here tonight. Jones finds Covington. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Covington.
You got both of my strikes in the first 3 games.
Hey, man.
We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame.
I don't know what that means.
From the players.
What's a strike?
You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, they say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players.
That's too much coffee.
Then going and get that extra
God damn.
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee.
5 cups of coffee, though? God damn.
It's kind of a comfort food.
The fuck out the way.
All good things that can get you
31. Let's go.
Well, he's throwing the defense off balance, and then he gets to the bucket. That's a nice move from Ingram.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Penalty situation.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. San Antonio leading by 22. Richardson the pass to Hayward.
You get a strike if you don't play 2nd or 1st in the game.
Okay.
He can't get it to go. Now the Pistons take it the other way.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Now here's Ivy. Richardson covering. Inside. Here's Durant. 2 free
Good
throws.
job, Josh.
That one on Richardson.
Well, I mean, that's not necessarily a thing. It's just
reward players
scoring.
Overt, abrupt, or abnormal non-basketball moves. Brent, what'd you think of that?
You just gotta hit the right bonuses and stuff.
Kevin, so what are you going to do about those guys? No, I'm kidding. I think it's a great.
I don't know why the
for
game is stuttering.
To try to gain some sort of
Freaking me
advantage
out.
with how much advantage offensive players already have. It was getting a little bit out of control. Ingram adding more muscle and a little more moxie each and every year.
The first one falls.
Pinball is a game of skill, no brawl.
It's good for Ingram.
Yeah. You just gotta hit the right things, man. I mean, if it's just based on score, I mean, calling it a strike ain't really fair. I mean,
knocks it loose. It's stolen by Jones.
Depends on what you hit on the board, on the in the world, the pinball world of the machine.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
MVP.
The guy gets up like that and just stretches out for two.
What are you on about?
That one off the back.
Like on pinball, man, you just didn't hit enough of the things that, you know, level you up or whatever. There's like multipliers and stuff.
Got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Spurs.
Like if you hit a certain thing into a certain area, you get like a 2x bonus or something. Shit like that. That's probably why you didn't do as good as the other guys. Then you got a strike, which is kind of bogus. I think.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance.
Just means you didn't hit enough of the things. That's all.
There was a sense.
I didn't get a strike.
I'm so confused, Billy. Confusing the hell out of me.
I was close to getting one.
Oh, good.
And these guys have played very
That's what I was saying, man. I was saying you a hardcore soldier. That's all I'm saying.
Win column up to 55.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just.
Like, what the hell? How'd that not go in?
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Brandon Ingram.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Well, when Ingram is this aggressive offensively, the refs notice it too.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
But I wish I could record the games, especially Godzilla.
Oh, there's a Godzilla pinball? That sounds fun. Does it have like Godzilla's enemies and stuff on it? Or just certain attacks he's got?
Do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to
like a fire laser breath or whatever. Tail whip.
Just a little bit.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
What the fuck? That sounds dope.
It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Here's Ingram.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Free throws, baby.
And that one falls for Ingram.
I'll take it.
He hits both from the stripe. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for two.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
It's exciting to look at a young player like Killian Hayes, who's got a lot of raw potential and is still fighting to find his way and how he's going to make solid contributions to his team.
Wise, we better hit this damn free throw.
And he can't hit
Jesus Christ.
And here's a timeout.
Now I got 2 seconds left.
What do you think, guys?
Y'all can't hit free throws.
About 175 more because of the laser and the guy that hosts it says down.
Nice. See, Pelican, I told you, man. You were trying to be down on yourself. I was like, nah, man, he's a hardcore soldier.
Stolen away. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were.
They didn't play as bad as the Raptors did. The Raptors were fucking just lost out there.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Much better game of Covington. His fatigue is still very strange. I got his stamina like as high as the other people on the team. I don't understand. Gonna look into that.
I'm proud of the way we fought. I thought we shared the basketball pretty well tonight. Played pretty solid defense as well. Got the win. So.
Great effort tonight, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long and good night, everyone.
I could tell you about it if you would ever start a party.
Man. Covington flexing on fools. Dang, y'all shot like ass. Like ass. 42. Where my MVP at? Come on. I gotta drop 101 in this motherfucker. I'll do it. I will do it. 7 assists for Josh. Trying to get the backup kind of point guard thing going for him a little bit. Okay. Rocco. I think he got 2 blocks on 1 possession. Dude's like a fucking monster, man. 1. I don't know where it was. 1. Three blocks, man. Minus 14. See, some of this ain't really fair, because, I mean, he's going to have to guard bigger guys. I don't know if that's factoring into it. I don't know what we're going to have to do. We're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going. I'm happy with it. Rested Murray again. 42 for freaking Ingram. Drummond's been on a tear. I think we got some good teams coming up, hopefully. I can't stand much more of these. I couldn't imagine how much I'd be beating these dudes by if I was still on a All-Star. I went by 25 to 30 against the really shitty teams. On a freaking superstar. Like, goddamn. Anyway, it's going to conclude the stream. We'll see who we play next.